Okay, so I look a little crazy. My eyes were kind of watering. I just went to see Dr. Doss again. I didn't get any stem cell injections. This time he gave me a steroid injection because I have a little bit of scar tissue in my nose. And my other doctor, even though he does so many injections, like hyaluronic acid injections, and he does like all this extensive nasal surgery, he doesn't do steroid injections, and he refused to give me one. And the only reason I could think of is money, because it just, at that point, giving somebody a steroid injection is just not cost efficient for them. And I got that vibe after, like, I dealt with him and went through all the complications that I did, because one, it was an aggressive surgery, because, not just all he did, but the way in which he did it. And I'm young, and I form a lot of elastin, and, my body, reacts quick when something's done to it, so I form scar tissue a little more easily. So it's gotten a lot better actually since I saw Dr. Doss, but he numbed me up and he injected me with steroids, which helps the scar tissue kind of just soften up and lessen. And he gave me a lot of really reassuring news and advice how to move forward. And it was good to come back to see his office and see everybody there that treated me the first time. And I have a lot of respect for that man. He's just very comforting. So it was really good to see him again and actually report some good news to him, because as you guys know or don't know, my condition has improved a lot, and I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to, but with the help of him and the treatments that I've been getting, I can honestly say I think I might be cured. I can't say definitively for sure, but each month it's gotten better and better, and I hope it continues to get better and it doesn't get worse. And I fear winter coming up. Winter's coming, eventually, and I fear that. But again, that's something that I think I'll sort of see what happens. But to have gone through this crazy experience, and I never ever in my life have heard of ENS. I never knew what it was. And the Dr. Doss told me, you had to figure all this out on your own. You had to figure out every single thing going on with your nose. So I told him, at this point, I'm so used to my nose, and so I know where every little thing is. I know what's going on with it, the issues I'm having with it, which side, so he's like, and you've done a really good job of figuring that out, and you really shouldn't have had to figure that out, but you did. And I said, you know what, I'd rather me than somebody else. And I think that's sort of the case with, like, just a lot of doctors, is like, my doctor sort of, once he got my money, he took my money, he just kind of ditched me. And it's like I saved up so much money and I worked so hard, and I went to somebody that I thought was, top in the game. But I just think that there's a level of care that should, their level of care is like here, and it should be here. And like I said, I never knew what the hell ENS was, and I didn't think it was possible, but it turns out, like, I definitely had it, and I don't know if I'm still kind of suffering with it or not. I definitely have some structural collapse issues going on, but, and I'm still struggling in other ways, but things have gotten a lot better, a lot better. They went from, like, being devastating to, like, 80% better, and it gives me a lot of hope, and a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of knowledge now as to how to fight, this and win, and hopefully win. And it's made me kind of selfish and crazy at times, but it's my goal to use this knowledge to help other people. And I'm wearing this mask not because I can't breathe. I do have lidocaine up my nose, so it's kind of funny, but it's because my nose is probably bleeding, and I don't want to freak you out, because I did get my columella and a little bit up here kind of injected with the steroid. And I paid a hefty penny for it, but I don't think I'd have anybody else except Dr. Doss inject me with a steroid, because I trust him. He's gentle, he's meticulous, he cares, he'll talk to me, So, it's my goal to try to help other people, because it's not about me anymore. I've experienced how traumatic and crippling and devastating this condition is. And if I can help somebody, all the people that reach out to me, because as you know, I'm an artist, and it's affected my art. It's affected my voice. I'm trained. I do breathing exercises, but it's still, having breathing issues makes it extremely difficult. And I've performed hour sets at festivals and had to painfully struggle through it. But I didn't give up, and I'm not giving up, not yet, at least, not yet. And I would like to help other people fight through this and win. I believe there's a cure, and I believe I know some options for it. So it's my goal to give back, because I know the fucking pain of this shit. I swear to God, it is not something you want to experience, and nobody gets it when you say, I'd rather have you take my legs than have this. I know how much people mean that, because it's like you're spiraling out of control 24/7. I know the feeling, and I know how painful it is. So, wow, this video is 8 minutes. Holy shit. I'm going to get back on the road, but I do want to say it's my goal to help people with this disease. It's turned my life in a direction I never thought it would go in. These masks have become sort of a part of my aesthetic, and it's hard to talk about it with people, but it's embarrassing, but I'm here to help. If you need any advice, if you have any questions, and I'm capable of answering them, I will. I plan on doing a lot to help people that go through this, because I know the pain. I know it so well, and oh my God, my heart goes out to the people that have struggled like I have. So my heart is with you. Stay strong. You're a warrior. You're a band of warriors, and let's do this together. All right, Lexa out.